is good.
I'll read out to you. You can ask me any question later. The birth centenary of Goa's, he's a great freedom fighter, late Vaman Sardesai, will be held on 5th May 2023. He was born on this day on the 5th May in 1923. At a young age, he joined the Goa's freedom movement against the Portuguese. He was arrested by the Portuguese for his nationalist activities when he was a student in the medical school at Panji. He was sentenced to 9 months imprisonment by the military tribunal, and after release, his civil and political rights were suspended for 5 years. So he could not do anything. He then went to Mumbai. Before he went to Mumbai, he also went to Wardha. And then he came back to offer satyagraha, but could not do so because the satyagraha was stopped. Then he joined All India Radio, and he was working for the External Services Division, where he was recording programs in Mumbai and giving it to the external services to be beamed to the outside people regarding the problem of Goa. Then, because it had no impact on Goa, because there was complete suspension. There was a blockade placed by India in 1954 at the time of the Satyagraha. So all communications were suspended, and there were no papers, nothing of the sort. The people of Goa had to rely only on the propaganda of the Portuguese, and they could not know anything of what was happening in the outside world, how the movement was going on, or what support the movement was going on. They were getting desperate and losing their morale. There was no way of communicating with the Goans or enlightening them or encouraging them in any way. So an underground radio station was started, because Vaman Rao felt that if we can record programs and beam to the outside world, why can we not beam to a small colony in Goa which is just away from us? So we started that as a radio station, and that was known as Goinche Sodonencha Avas. That means it is the voice of deliverance of Goa. We now in high language call it liberation. Of course it was liberation, but actually it means you are delivering Goa from colonialism of the Portuguese. Goinche Sodonencha Avas, and that became Voz de Liberdade in Portuguese. So there are two programs, daily programs in Konkani and Portuguese, in the morning and in the evening. And it became very popular program. Then that's about the radio if you want to ask him. Then after liberation, when Vaman came to Goa, he joined government service in Goa. And he held many posts. Then he was promoted to the IAS. He retired as an IAS officer. He was head of so many departments while he was IAS officer. And then finally after retirement, he was appointed as Ambassador of India to Angola. Now, after his return from Angola, he was bestowed the Padmashri. He is a poet, he is a writer, multifaceted personality, knowing many languages, and he participated and started many movements for the reconstruction of Goa. So we felt that we should celebrate his centenary on the 5th of May, I think. So that is why. And he was not a religious man, he was a spiritualist. So his dying wish was that we should propagate the philosophy of Vedanta among the people of Goa. Vedanta means, Ved means knowledge, and Ant means ultimate. There is no knowledge higher than this. Perhaps he was already knowing this, and therefore he wanted to propagate it among the people, because that would not only increase the potential of the people, but make them better human beings and proliferate the humanity among the people, which they already had, but were losing it. So therefore, I started this. He desired that all his money should go back to the community. And this was one way that he suggested it should be done. So we started this memorial trust and instituted the institute, for which we hold lectures every year. And now we are soon going to start monthly classes. Through videos. Okay.
If they have any questions, detail program kalo nikido. Program at Goa Chamber of Commerce Hall at 5 p.m.
He passed away on the 6th of May. So there was no confusion that way. Birth and death.